Welcome, this is a video of the Remnant Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in the Republic of Panama. The president of the Remnant Church came to visit Panama. His name is Frederick Larsen, and he is a literal descendant of Joseph Smith.
Diego, do you take this woman
tú tomas esta mujer
to be your lawful wife,
para ser tu esposa
to love,
con amor,
to honor, and to cherish her? Do you?
Sí. Yes. Sí.
Alejandra, do you take this man
tú tomas a este hombre
to be your lawful husband,
con
honor,
honor
and cherish him in both sickness and in health,
para en la salud y en la enfermedad, dices,
so long as you live?
a lo largo de su vida.
In token of your mutual purpose to unite in this sacred bond and to faithfully observe its duties, you will now join your right hands.
Para hacer
Right hands.
este proceso vamos
Yes.
a que tomes a ella de la mano derecha.
Diego, do you have a ring?
Diego, ¿tú tienes el anillo?
Hold it, just hold it. As a token of the endless and pure love with that ring, which is the marriage bond requires of you, you may place this ring upon the third finger of her left hand.
Tú pondrás este anillo en el tercer dedo de la mano izquierda. No.
Agacha un poco la mano.
Yes, good. Alejandra, do you have a ring?
Alejandra, ¿tú tienes el
As a token of the endless love
Este es el símbolo del amor,
which this marriage bond requires of you,
que
and
es un requerimiento del matrimonio.
you may place this ring upon the third finger of Diego's left hand.
Pon ese anillo en el tercer dedo de la mano izquierda de Diego.
Whereas you have mutually pledged yourselves to each other in the holy bonds of marriage,
Estarán juntos por lo que la bendición del matrimonio.
I now,
Yo sé,
as a minister of Jesus Christ and a minister in the Remnant Church of Jesus Christ,
yo sé que este es el ministerio, parte del ministerio de Jesucristo.
pronounce you husband and wife.
Los declaro marido y mujer.
Kiss the bride.
William de Jong and Angel Kiel present the Panama Mission. William de Jong is a newly baptized member of the Remnant Church in Panama.
I'm standing here today in the Panama Museum in front of the Egyptian artifacts which were brought to the Republic of Panama for an exhibition this month. The golden box that you see behind me is a reproduction of the Ark of Anubis, the Egyptian god. This ark, made by the Egyptians, is nearly the same size as the one Moses commanded to be built for Israel to hold the tablets of stone of the Ten Commandments. I will present to you evidence. When the ancient civilization from Nacito to the mountains of Volcan, they would pass to places that were narrow pathways. One in Sarapunta is very narrow, so they called the path the narrow serpent's neck. Thus it was called the serpent's narrow neck path to the sacred city. When they came to their sacred place where they made sacred ceremonies, they established a city made of wood. The name of this wooden city was called Saraivla. Saraivla was an ancient city built of wood and inhabited by two cultures around 600 BC, until the wooden city was destroyed by fire from the volcano in Volcan Baru, Cherokee, Panama. Archaeologists estimate the city was completely consumed by fire around 30 AD. Although the principal city of Saraivla was fortified by wooden fences and the homes were all made of wooden huts, the inhabitants were also skilled craftsmen and farmers that also worked agriculture, metalworking, including precious minerals used such as gold, silver, and copper work manufacturing. The remnant survivors who fled the burning city Saraivla migrated south to the central highlands of present-day Colombia's eastern range and continued the Muisca Confederacy. By the time the Spanish Empire in 1537 discovered the people called Muisca, they told the Spanish of a lost city of Saraivla.
But the gold was never enough for the conquistadors. Rumors of a golden city hidden in the jungle became an obsession. Even today, it lures treasure seekers to risk their lives in search of it. Why does the legend of El Dorado have so much power? Could there be any truth to it? There's no better place to find answers to these questions than here.
Here I am standing right now on one of the most important archaeological sites in all of Panama, at the base of Volcan Baru in Cherokee, Panama, at this archaeological site by the name of Barriles. Okay, now follow me, and we're going to go and discover the archaeological sites where they found the royal family. John? I'm standing here on a mountain by the name of Baru in Cherokee, Panama, which is an extinct volcano where you can see both sides down from this point to the Pacific and on the other side to the Caribbean. As you can see out here, it's the Pacific Ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful view from up here. This statue represents the meeting of two cultures more than 600 years before Christ. On the top we have the Jewish culture represented, sitting on the arms or sitting on the head or in the royal position of the Phoenician culture represented by this.
It's the same, just like a picture right here. And the first point I say is Punta Burica by the sea level. And take this point.
Punta Burica.
Punta Burica.
That's right down here.
That's right, by the Pacific side.
That's half Panama and half Costa Rica.
That's right. And this point is other reference to take by the sea level to the top of the Baru between all these pieces. And they do found everyone. That is a topographic and also three-dimensional map. The carving, this piece 2,600 years back.
What?
2,600 years back.
This was carved?
Carved.
2006?
Right. Those people make a map right here, nobody knows. But today, the technology, the high special instruments, they do found places, they found the distance, they found the topography. It's a symbol. It's just the head from the snake protecting the ceremonial centers around the world. The Egypts, beginning to all the times, the people using this kind of symbol to representing a protection, a security.
The
Indians here?
That's right. They all made. I mean, the Aztecs, they make that thing. You know,
Look at you're giving me goosebumps.
There was once a time when a serpent made of brass made the difference between life and death to thousands of people.
It's a map, really, of this area. Now, what this map goes from is from the beach around David. These circles are cities, and this is the trail that these people would take. Yeah, with divine guidance, by the tender mercy of God, they take these trails starting at David, or the ocean, and then coming up, and these circles signifies cities. This signifies a temple, and this is where we are right now, and this is the sacred site of this holy mountain, Volcano Baru. On up here to the top of the mountain, where, like Moses going to the top of the mountain, they saw God face to face. Okay, where the legend has it, you come up this trail, you come up to the top of the mountain of Baru, and the Indians came up here to see God.
And he went deep into the wilderness near Sinai, the mountain of God. Suddenly, the angel of the Lord appeared to him as a blazing fire in a bush.
Amazing. Up here to see God on the top of this mountain face to face. Like the Ark of the Covenant, when Moses was leading people to the Promised Land, they walked on their walk, and there was a cloud over them. That was the Shekinah protecting God's people.
This is a special piece. It's a grinding stone.
Yeah, big one.
It's all.
Touch it.
Their date and registered and weight. 52 pounds. 26 kilos. See, you don't have to do the job.
The technology,
you just push.
the automatic.
Yeah, do it by yourself.
Magnetic.
To those mountains over there, it's the Chiriquí Viejo River, and Chiriquí Viejo River is 1,310.
So it goes up to 110 feet.
No,
So just 10.
4 kilometers.
Yeah, well, 10 meters. That's right, 10 meters.
10 meters.
10 meters. Go uphill.
This is
Discovery. 15 years back.
Just 15.
15 years was the place covered by these kind of stones, all in place. And
Look at this pottery.
you don't supposed to touch it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because this is so fragile.
Okay.
Because the kind of soil we have here is a tropical humid.
This is a excavation that the Smithsonian group did in 2001. Now what this is a foundation for some ceremony, and they've found all kinds of urns, that have people's ashes in them, all kinds of pottery and all kinds of other, like arrowheads and all kinds of other stuff that they found in this excavation that are in the museum right now.